All right, first question. The coolest reality show would be 8 rich people fight in weekly challenge to see who's the best at giving money.
Money to me? Because I was going to say,
Nice.
it's to you.
12 experts on the various arts of seduction live in a house where they must face a common challenge, seducing a potato into marriage somehow.
I think it'd be easy.
People, how? It's inanimate.
You just say, I guess it can't consent.
Yeah, you just lie about what the potato season 6, Monday, January 4th. That's the ad in the corner. People in positions of power must face all sorts of questions relevant to their field, and if they fail, they lose their jobs, and society wins. I'm gonna get money.
Oh. That last one's really fucking mean.
They lose their job, and society wins.
I don't have any, I don't know what my motive is yet. But I'll do the
like
potato.
What character you want?
Yeah.
Do you guys want to declare characters?
Nah, I'm just gonna see where the dice roll.
Yeah, I think it's more fun that way.
I haven't gone for Scott since the beginning, so I'm gonna go after Scott.
Oh, okay.
Werewolf?
I miss Scott dialogue.
I was trying to go for Valerie, but I might not be able to. I have no idea what she is. She's very difficult.
I've noticed that if I don't personally go after Scott, we just don't get Scott for most of the entire session, and he's really funny.
Oh yeah? I'm gonna go after Scott as well.
Fuck
That'll
you.
show you.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck. I'm gonna go for
No,
the
I'm kidding.
potato because I really like dating shows, and I watched Flavor of Love and Rock of Love and Daisy of Love, and I've watched all of them. And I Love New York
Daisy of
and
Love?
Chance at Love. Dude, they're all spin-offs of each other, and it's fucking insane.
You're making these up, right?
No, they're all real, I promise.
All right, Bird.
I want to go for the money thing because I want to buy shit from the shop that isn't like just the regular stat update grades. I want to like see what the other things are. So
Yeah, like
let's go with the
cocaine.
money one.
Is cocaine really something you could buy?
Yeah. That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking about.
Keith's always
Maybe I
thinking
will
about
get some
that.
cocaine.
maybe I will get drunk. Maybe I will get some cocaine. Colonel's off the rails
Yeah.
today.
I'm
Because he
gonna
wants to get back onto them.
Because they're powdered.
Let's seduce a potato into marriage somehow.
Die, potato.
Just ask nicely. Like, potato, I love
Which
you.
god do
Wow,
you pray
an
to each night
Astif
before
movie
sleeping?
reference in 2022.
They still make them.
I know.
They make one every year. That's the thing.
I actually forgot that was even.
Yeah. I liked Tom Scott before Asdif. Yeah.
Ow.
Because I've been on YouTube for 30 years.
I guess so. Damn.
Which god do you pray to each night before sleeping? Praying is kind of lame. I have a group text set up with some deities: Dionysus, Bastet, Loki, coolest cats in town. None of those are cats.
Bastard's a cat.
Shit.
I got you.
Loki can shapeshift, and Dionysus is just a horny teenager.
Drunk. Yeah.
Oh, I pray to all kinds of gods. I have this business where people pay me to deliver their prayers each night. I've started to look for a Chinese factory to outsource
Oh
the prayers.
no! They steal the
Wow.
prayers from Chinese children.
Praying is for fools. I took compromising pics of a god molesting a tree, and now I blackmail him for whatever I want. A lot more effective money.
I'm trying to think. Diana is the one that someone turns into a tree because they're trying to get away from. Oh, it's like Laurel. I think that's why the laurel tree is called the Laurel, because it's trying to get
she
away.
rested on her laurels.
It's trying to get away from a god and ran, and like some other goddess was like, "I'll help you. I'll turn you into a tree so you don't have to deal with this man anymore."
Fair.
I'll do the first one
What a depressing deal.
because that's probably what I would say.
I'm gonna go for money again.
I'm gonna go for praying is kind of lame.
Wow,
We're just-
edgy.
We're just two.
Yeah.
We're just 1-to-1 matching in pairs, with an
Double
selected
charming.
option each time. The
Yeah.
world won tomorrow. What will you do today? I always party as if there was no tomorrow, so who cares? It's okay. We invented the apocalypse to take care of the overpopulation of commoners.
Oh my god.
They always tell you the world is ending. I'll profit from other people's hysteria. Nobody ends the world but me. I'll end the world, and I'll end the world today. 100 push-ups. No, 200 push-ups.
That's so lame.
I'll finish my novel. Whoever comes after the end should know my legacy. Polly, Miranda, Vera,
Damien.
Demon, Scott,
Nice.
and Vamp
Liam.
Boy. Liam.
Fuck. I don't want demon guy, but that's what I would have said. I'll finish my novel because.
Oh, Liam.
Lion
No, I
with
think
Liam.
I'll do I always party as if there were no tomorrow, so who cares?
What? He even like took up the voice a little bit.
It's foreshadowing.
Because he's a shadow man, and she's a ghost.
So I'm
that's
very-
kind of a beautiful pair in a weird way.
I have a lot of charming.
That's
I
why the
don't
word
know.
is transparent. Kill me.
Let's go with
Okay.
they always tell you the world is ending. I'll profit on other people's hysteria. Let's go with that. Yeah.
Always Vera. Someone always goes after Vera every match.
Farrah's hot.
She's #1 rejector.
This is
She-
probably
she
the
didn't
most
reject
difficult
me last
character, I
time.
think.
9.
I bet my
It's not
stats
even
are
good.
fucking
It still
garbage.
isn't 10.
Because I bet I just only have money. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Didn't even take me to
Alright.
10. That's a bummer.
I thought I'd get to 10 as well.
Yeah.
Colonel
well-
and I are charming as fuck.
Yeah, we gotta take turns to get to in the library to get to 10 money.
That day you spent some
See what we can
time on the
buy.
library's PCs playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gain 2 money. And that is the nuclear thronefish. Nearby you can see Scott with the wolf pack talking. You're not supposed to talk in here. Scott, we have the greatest power drink to date. Check this out, bro.
Oh, I love power drinks.
But wait, this new cutting-edge sports supplement is like no other before. There's no need to mix it with a beverage. You can just consume it using only your nose.
No!
Oh,
It's
no.
called, wow, it's a thing I was just talking about. It's called cocaine. Cocaine.
Whoa, that totally doesn't sound like your regular power drink. Which definitely means it's cutting edge, just like you said.
Yeah, it's like 50% energy drink, 50% protein powder, to 100% raw power. God damn it with these crazy pranks. But before you can do anything, Scott has
Oh
snorted all the coke.
no!
Warg.
And he's gone full wolf mode. And now he's basically unleashed and is destroying everything he sees. You need to do something to calm him down, but what? Use your vast knowledge of aromatherapy, giving him some lavender-scented cocaine to neutralize the regular scented cocaine and relax him a bit. Give him a flashy fidget spinner. So fun and
Ooh.
smarts, I hope. No! I'm off to a good start. Lucky for you, you always carry some lavender-scented cocaine with you for these very specific situations. No one can say you're unprepared. Since Wolf Scott seems to be everything but responsive, you just throw a cloud of the coke at his head and hope for the best. He sniffs it, and gets even crazier.
No fucking kidding.
I mean, what did you expect? It was more cocaine in the end. It is, as Shakespeare once wistfully said, what's an scent? That which we call cocaine, by any other scent, would still be as cocaine-ish. You should study your English classics more. For you, you lose 2 smarts and 1 fun. I'm already fucked. This playthrough's fucked. I'm already fucked. Have fun, everyone else.
You got
Have fun,
fucking
everybody else.
destroyed.
Don't give up. Don't give up. It's
You're
Scott.
going for Scott. He literally can't reject you.
I'll find a way
Yeah,
at this rate.
I think he did once.
I can
didn't he,
kill
in
him
the
with
first game?
cocaine, apparently. We'll see how that goes.
How do I get to be more bold?
You go to the bathrooms. Obviously.
You poop away your cowardice.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
I don't
Apparently.
know who I want to go after. Is Bold Demon Guy? Because I don't want that one.
I mean, I think most characters probably care about like 2 stats.
Yeah.
Boldness might be Demon and Poly.
Oh, I think Fun and Charm I thought would be Polly. But maybe Boldness
Yeah.
might be Polly.
Maybe.
If you're going for Liam, then that would be Smarts, which would
Liam
be
is
the
your
class.
tanked creativity.
I guess I'll try Liam. Sure, whatever.
Probably wants creativity, and you're at 2.
Oh yeah,
so you've got a way to go.
yeah. How do I get more creative?
The auditorium.
Green's not a creative color. Okay.
If you succeed at your checks, I
Nice.
think you can do pretty much anything. Especially
Yeah.
because you're not gonna go with the money. You can buy the
You might want to spend your money on creativity, given your starting stat. Yeah.
Well, let's get some creativity from the play, and then I'll just waste my money because I'm not going after Vera this time.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though muses themselves descended to give you a figurative oral sex.
Yes.
I said A on just out of habit.
That was very odd.
Well, they don't. They often say if you're a dude, they say a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. You'll be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad for high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity.
About time.
But Liam isn't paying attention to any of that. He corners you afterwards to lecture you on momentgram filters.
What no one seems to understand about filters is that they're not making pictures better. They're about making pictures browner and harder to see. Making them crunchy memes or deep fried memes.
No.
Crunchy memes.
That's why I use my
crunchy memes.
I can respect that, Liam.
Saltine memes.
That's why I use my own proprietary filter for almost all my photos. Infinite taupe. It's also probably why I have only 6 momentgram followers, but we must all make sacrifices for our art. In any case, I have to go. There's a dead rat in the parking lot I simply must document.
Oh no.
As soon as Liam's gone, Miranda peeks out from an air conditioning duct.
Goodness, the situation is even more dire than I thought. If Operation Make Liam Popular Again is to succeed, we must get started immediately. What's that? Why yes, of course you're part of my operation. I unwillingly force people into my service all the time. Oh, you want to know why it's called Operation Make Liam Popular Again? Well, he's been alive for like centuries, right? I'm sure he must have been popular at some point. I'll check the history books later. There's no time now. Phase 1 is getting Liam more momentgram followers. I took the liberty of having my royal spies discover the password to his account, so we can give it a total makeover. But what to do?
Use his account to post a bunch of porn and bomb recipes. Pay 1 million homeless people to follow Liam on momentgram.
They're both. It's boldness and money, and I'm at 5 at both.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It
sounds like it. Yeah.
I will do the first one.
The one that's in your heart.
That is the one that's more in my heart.
So fun.
Yay.
Oh.
It's still 5 past it.
I think I just got a good lucky dice roll or something. What is
Maybe.
porn? Never mind. If you suggested it, it must be something very classy and suitable. I shall put you in charge of curation. Porn away, comrade. It's all hentai.
Porn away, comrade.
Wow, I've always wanted to hear somebody say that.
You turn Liam's account into momentgram's #1 resource for weird dicks and domestic terrorism. Shockingly, this turns out fine.
Yeah.
Oh.
There you are. I wanted to share the great news. I'm momentgram infamous. Apparently, my filter game was so edgy that the backwards administration decided to close my account. But not before I amassed over 3 million followers. They're all following me to my new website, hotliampics.com. Of course, I'm utterly devastated that my work has finally become mainstream. Yes, this is the worst, and I am not at all happy or excited about it. Anyway, I have to go take pictures of my lunch. My fans are waiting.
You're not sure they're waiting for what Liam thinks they're waiting for, but whatever works, right? You gain 2 creativity and 1 charm.
Yay,
They're
creativity.
just like a bologna sandwich, and they're like, this is a weird dick.
It's
Bad
brown
bro.
at least, so there you go.
Alright, what are my stats?
'Cause of
They're
the
pretty
infinite
shit. So we need to do fun.
Your stats are so shit, they look like Liam's Instagram. That day during
Damn.
recess, you
Oh,
start a
because
half
of
hour.
Brown.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah.
They start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there's like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. Too fun.
Hey, boo.
Hey, bird, darling. It's me, lovely fan favorite Polly. You know, I wasn't always a ghost. Yeah, this is about to get real. Hear me out. I used to be alive. Okay. Shocking. I used to be alive, but I died with unfinished business. Now I gotta live forever like this until I finish it. And you might ask, what's your favorite... What?
You did it.
What's your unfinished business, fan favorite lovely Polly? I guess I can tell you. I never did a reverse Romanian. Here we go.
It's so good that you have so much money.
It's weird how I planned this.
You can succeed.
Didn't plan it.
You can succeed where Brian failed. It's really fucking weird that you got the high price poly thing and I got cocaine plot right when I mentioned cocaine.
I never did a reverse Romanian Wilkinson.
What the fuck is that?
You know,
What?
sexually.
What the fuck is that?
Sigh. Don't get me wrong, I love being immortal and walking through walls and shit. But my soul will never truly rest until I do that freaky sex move.
Oh, well. I've done that one loads of times. Just name a time and place and I'll reverse all over your Romanian Wilkinson. Throw a smoke bomb and escape while leaving a replica of yourself. That should buy you time to figure out what a reverse Romanian Wilkinson is.
Yep.
I don't know.
I think the first one's charm. Because you're flirting. You're like winking while saying this, I imagine.
Yeah, the first one is probably charm. The second one is...
Smarts?
I don't know, but like my
boldness.
stats suck all around, so I feel like I really can't go wrong.
I think last time we
might be
talked about
doable.
this, we were like, it's probably not... I think the argument was that it wasn't boldness because it's literally running away.
But it's smoke bomb.
Yeah,
I
so
feel
I think
that's
it's like
automatic
smarts
boldness.
or something.
Yeah, it's either,
yeah.
it could be creativity or smarts, and that's a big problem for you, which one it is.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. We're gonna go for it. Throw the smoke bomb and escape.
Ooh.
Not creative. You throw the
fuck.
smoke bomb you save for these situations. You swiftly hide, leaving behind an exact replica of yourself made out of macaroni and Play-Doh.
Whoa, Bird. I don't know if it's just me or all this smoke I'm inhaling, but you suddenly seem more attractive. You know what? Fuck the reverse Romanian Wilkinson. Let's go to Funky Town together right now.
And just like that, Polly grabs your replica and flees to have what seems like great sex. As she leaves, you're sure you see a sneaky little macaroni smile on the replica.
I imagine it looks like the Hey Arnold, like, bubblegum
No!
bust.
Oh.
No, not again. Bested by your replica made of macaroni. You should stop
Not
using it.
again.
It always ends up having all the fun. Your macaroni replica gains a lot of stats and fun and unforgettable experiences, but you lose 2 fun and 1 smarts.
Let's go.
We're both out to a
Oh,
great start,
no.
Bird, with our money
Well,
scheme.
okay, so that probably closed out that entire quest.
Have fun, guys.
Oh boy, let's make money because I need it for Vera.
can't.
Otherwise, ah, dang it. Okay, smarts then it's easy.
Well,
That day you
this is
listen to your
going
elders
well.
and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after the monster nonsense and dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this school.
Oh, yeah, I forget.
You gain 2 smarts. Without warning, Vera pulls you aside and hisses in your ear.
Oh my god, the stalker's back.
You follow her pointy finger and see a guy dressed in a white toga and winged sandals facing away from you. He looks like a creep.
He's been following me everywhere. He thinks I don't notice him checking me out in that mirrored shield he has, but I totally do.
Oh, it's fucking that. Is that Perseus? That's the fucking.
Oh,
race
because
kraken.
Medusa,
The guy
right?
that- yeah.
Yeah. It's that whole movie's about him, and he gets the mirrored shield to defeat Medusa.
Is it Odysseus?
It's like a-
Because the Odyssey?
No, it's not. It's not the Odyssey. It's not
Oh.
Odysseus. I think it's Perseus.
Jason and the Argonauts?
Not that one.
Stop motion skeletons?
It's such
Not
a
that one either.
chore. It's such a chore being this beautiful all the time. How am I ever going to get rid of him?
Threaten to feed a damsel to a sea monster. That'll distract him.
Yeah.
He looks Greek. Why not bribe Zeus, king of the gods? So I can tell you which one's money.
Yeah.
The one that says bribe in it.
Threaten
No,
to
you have to pay the
feed-
damsel a wage.
No, you don't.
So
Damsels don't get paid shit.
I'm afraid that it's either boldness or fun. It could be charm, the top one, but I'm gonna go with the second
I
one.
would never
Money.
guess that one of these was fun.
I think the top one's. I think that's boldness.
It might be boldness.
I think you're.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
anything murdery is boldness.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go with second.
You buy a bunch of wine and hookers and burn them on a golden altar to Zeus. The clouds glow with unearthly light. Thunder booms. A bolt of lightning crackles and strikes Vera's stalker. Ow! He screams. Fuck you, Dad. I should never turned into gold dust and pissed on my mom.
Freaking Greek gods.
Fuck Zeus. What a creepy fucker.
Something wrong with these guys. Badly singed, the stalker limps away, shaking his fist at the sky.
That has been quite pleasing.
Hey, that was cool. Thanks.
The ancient Greeks sure seem to have some odd ideas about how babies are made. Like the one that's born out of someone's forehead. You gain 2 fun and 1 smarts.
He fucks he turns into a goose and fucks someone in one of them.
Everybody choose a brand.
Dude, I don't.
Everybody choose
Rolex.
a brand.
Crocs.
Gatorade.
Clothing. Oh.
Oh yeah, you could do. I didn't even think about. You could do. No, I was thinking clothing
Yeah.
immediately.
Pokemon.
Oh fuck.
Wild
Dog.
card option. So it's Pokemon, Gatorade, Crocs, and Rolex.
Mhm.
Yep.
I did it. Players decide
Yeah.
based on how normal it would be to name your first child after the selected brand. Gatorade, Pokemon,
Okay.
Crocs, and Rolex.
Crocs, I
Wow.
think we.
They all kind of tie for equally weird.
It's not great.
Yeah. No,
Pokemon's got a
Pokemon is
lot
the
of good
weirdest.
Options. You
But
can,
no, but the brand is Pokemon.
but can you name one like
Yeah.
No,
Jigglypuff?
the brand is Pokemon. It just says named
Yeah.
after this brand.
I'm gonna name my
think
baby
Pokemon
Garbodor.
loses.
Crocs Mackenzie.
Dude,
Crocs
that
is
is
a cool name.
some rapper's
Crocs
kid's
can
name.
be someone's name.
Dude, that's some
Yeah,
rapper
yeah.
kid's name.
Yeah.
Rolex McGee is like some rapper.
Rolex is definitely
Gatorade and
somebody's name
Pokemon
as
are
well.
both fucked. It's definitely Stephanie and Colonel first.
I think it's more
Yeah, I
likely
think
that Rolex would get a shout out from some blinged out like guy with
Yeah.
like spent 3 racks on a new chain.
Rolex William Jr., come right
Pokemon
here, right
and
now.
Gatorade.
Are
I think
there
Gatorade-
more nerds or are there more sports fans? I think Gatorade
imagine
might
more-
slightly edge out Pokemon.
I imagine that more people in real life are named Pokemon than Gatorade.
I don't think there's. I would love to see the stats on this.
I'm
Who's
gonna look
next?
it up. First name stats.
Okay.
Nothing. It's gonna be 0 for either of them, but I could be wrong.
Where are you looking at this data?
Oh, I'm using Google.com.
It's the census.
How do you... Gatorade Pokemon.
All right. Pokemon.
Hey, dude, Pokimane is
Let's
a
see.
person.
Yeah, it's
No
almost.
matches or no results for Pokemon.
What if your last name was a
Okay.
fruit? It'd be infuriating because
And-
it would sound backwards.
Well,
No-
Gatorade's
no
never
names for
flavored after
Gatorade
actual
either.
fruit. It's,
It's like
flavored
mo-
after like
Oh yeah.
sweat.
It's flavored after.
The yellow one tastes like sweat. It's actually my favorite for that reason. It just tastes like gym socks.
I'll just go to Gatorade.
I think Colonel should have won.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Mm,
Colonel
Mm,
Rolex
nah.
over Crocs.
Yeah, dude, because
Crocs
Rolex
is
is
a-
high end, right?
I
think
Crocs
yeah, but-
Crocs works as a name.
as a name, yeah, absolutely.
It's whatever.
I
respect the
think
Rolex
I sealed it when I
name,
said
though.
Crocs Mackenzie.
Yeah.
This is a
Rolex
real
Mackenzie
person.
is also
That's
an-
my new OC. You can't have him.
Crocs McKenzie.
Yeah.
I hope he's a real
Stephanie's
crocodile.
first.
I don't know who I'm trying to fuck this time. I think
Wasn't it Liam?
I'll do that one because I don't want to cock block anyone else. Go for
You go for
who's that
Liam.
angry
Did
guy
you
in the middle?
That's the wolf like football team.
What do I get from dealing with him?
A scene.
Scene.
It usually gives you stat bonuses or an item or something. If you don't
Yeah.
go to one of the datables.
Usually pretty good.
I'll try it.
All right. You want it?
Yeah, let's do it.
You're about to dig into a delicious bowl of beef jerky. I hate it.
Oh,
Ew.
When you see the wolf pack across the table, panting at you. Yo, dog, can we have some of that beefy J you got there?
Oh,
We love meats that have been jerked.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
Oh no!
Come on, we'll totally trade you anything from our lunch. You can have this dead ferret or this half-chewed telephone receiver, or while one of them is talking, the others just straight up eat your beef jerky. You hit their noses with a newspaper, but it's too late. Whoops, guess we got a trade after all, huh? Which one of our foods do you want, dog? How about this black plastic bottle labeled "Seriously, don't drink this, it's poison"? Nothing. Give me my beef jerky back now.
I mean, I don't think that's gonna.
Ooh.
Just cut it out of their
BPJ.
guts.
I have follow-up questions of what that could even mean.
I think you slice their guts open.
Oh no! And then you fill it with stones, throw them into the lake.
I don't think I'm not bold enough for that second option. I don't know what the first one would be.
No. These aren't stat checks.
Oh.
No, there's no stat checks in the lunch table. You're either picking someone to date better, like getting a heart from them, or in these situations you're actually picking an option.
I'll take the poison.
Oh, is that what it says? We found it in a garbage bin with a skull and crossbones on it. Bones are good to eat, so we took it.
That's very misleading for a
But
dog.
if that's the only thing you want, I guess you can have it. You don't give them time to change their minds. You reach across the table, snatch, and chug.
I wanted to use it on someone else.
Oh,
Okay.
Is that an Olympic event? The snatch and chug?
The snatch and chug.
That sounds
It's
awful.
right after curling. On the TV news that night, you learned that after drinking the elixir, you went on a bit of a rampage. Specifically, you declared the cafeteria a sovereign state and abolished all laws except for party forever. Your government was soon overthrown by the National Guard, but you've been nominated for the Nobel Prize for partying and you gained 4 fun.
Fuck yeah.
Unfortunately, Liam doesn't give a fuck about that stat.
Nah, but I just like knowing that I'm fun, I guess.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Colonel.
I'm gonna go for Vera.
Vera. You approach Liam and Vera's table to find them thoughtfully tasting several glasses of wine. This school has literally no rules, apparently.
Ah, wine. That most exclusive of beverages. Even a vampire such as myself cannot resist its class and allure.
Do you know a lot about wine, then? I'm having dinner with the King of France next week, and I could use some pointers.
France doesn't have a king anymore.
That's what the media wants you to think. So do you know about wine or not?
Alas, in my centuries of living, I have only learned how to look good holding wine, not how to evaluate it.
All I know is that I'm not drinking another glass of that one.
Vera points at a bottle with Polly's toilet wine written on it in permanent marker.
She's making pruno.
I'll drink it. I'll be a simp for Polly.
That is very simpish. What I wouldn't give for an experienced sommelier to help us judge which wine is best.
You know nothing about wine, but you're pretty sure most sommeliers just make stuff up
They
anyway.
fucking do.
You suavely
They fucking
recommend.
do.
Try the sangria, it pairs well with seafood and blood. The tannins in this robust Malbec are an elegant way to mask the taste of poison, perfect for diplomatic missions. Poison again.
I'm gonna go with the second one, because
Yeah.
it's Vera.
That's the Vera one for sure.
Why would you want to disguise the taste of... Oh. You're going to poison someone. Of course you are. You're always poisoning people.
Quiet! No, I'm not. People in no way directly associated with me are always poisoning people, and soon they will strike again. France has suffered under its unjust king for too long. Plus, he called me fat at a party once when I was 11.
Do you don't call
Aw,
little
I mean,
kids
fair.
fat.
Fair. That's... yeah.
Who is this king you keep talking about? I'm telling you, France doesn't have a king anymore.
Soon, Liam. Soon.
Vera's so thankful to you for solving her assassination problem, she lets you braid her snacks.
Her snacks.
Snakes.
Not snacks.
Her snakes. Her
Oh,
snakes.
like, hang on a second. Like, how do you braid Doritos?
You do fruit by the
Ew.
foot.
Yeah.
You could braid
Braided
fruit by the foot.
She lets you braid her snakes. You get it bit a few times, but it's so worth it. So 2 of us are poisoned so far,
All right.
I did by choice.
and one
All
of
right,
us made a
upper left
cocaine
table.
cloud.
Our snakes aren't poisonous. Listen, Bird, you can totally sit with us. I just hope you didn't bring a gun to a bazooka fight.
Yeah, we're showing off our best flasks. Well, not the best flask exactly, but the best contents.
The best flask is just the biggest flask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good God, are literal, actual flasks of alcohol openly allowed in the school cafeteria? Are there no rules?
We've been over this.
Apparently not, because Polly starts setting a series of flasks down on the table.
Okay, so this is beer, my toilet wine, whiskey, ethyl alcohol, the Sullivan Infant.
Weak. This is radioactive absinthe. This is fire, and this is literal poor life choices.
Okay, but this one has a smaller flask inside. It is the ultimate flask.
If I had the control, I would have spelled poor life choices with a U.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty
Poor
cute.
life.
That should be the
Yeah.
And then name a bar that, or
the
flavor
brand
or
of
something.
your whiskey you're gonna make.
Chat, you
my,
taking notes?
it's my microbrew is poor life choices.
I love it.
I could
Wow.
probably go on like this for goddamn ever. Maybe you can cut in with the craziest thing of all. But think carefully about whom you want to impress with your flask contents.
No, I
Get
don't
ri-
give a shit about my flask contents. I'm on Polly's toilet wine. We're just over this.
Be like, was
Maybe
it made
someday.
in your toilet, Polly?
Get ready for the most hardcore badass thing. This flask contains an ancient genie that grants you 3 wishes, but I'm totally drinking it because I don't give a fuck. I grant my own damn wishes.
That's stupid.
Want to get a dope party started? This flask has ultra whiskey, which you can only get when you get 2 bottles of the best, purest whiskey and make them mate.
Well, obviously that one. Heck yeah, heck yeah, heck yeah, let's rage! I've always wanted to make ultra whiskey, but I could not get my whiskey bottles to fuck. I tried everything. Mood lighting, ultra music, pause, you know, all that cliche romantic stuff. It's nigh impossible to get them to make sweet whiskey love.
You're getting really hard to understand for some reason.
Oh.
Were
You want me to
reading
repeat that?
Maybe.
I don't know. But it seemed nigh impossible to get them to make sweet whiskey love.
I just wanted to hear you say sweet whiskey love again.
I almost started to think inanimate objects can't have sex, but I've had lots of sex with inanimate objects, so that was just silly.
Honestly, Polly's pretty fucking great.
If you can make whiskey X whiskey, if you can
Say
make
that 5
whiskey
times.
X whiskey turn into ultra whiskey, then we should definitely apply that principle all over the damn place. 2 cars to make a limousine, an orgy of Y-phones to become the Y-phone XXX, the most advanced update possible, duh. A microwave and a Russian novel to get a pair of designer shoes.
What?
Yeah, what? Wait, to create doper stuff than the world can even handle. Probably.
Well, the world probably doesn't need to worry about handling it because there's no way you can pull that insanity off. But yay for plans with Polly.
Sure.
Sure. As you approach Scott and Miranda's table, you see that the entire table's covered in exotic silverware.
Oh, what's this one for?
That's the forking spoon. It's a spoon for picking up your forks, so that you don't have to touch them with your fingers.
And that one?
That's the tuning fork. It's for making sure all your other silverware is tuned to A minor as is proper.
What about this one?
That's the dairy knife. It's for milk.
Wow. Do people ever invent new silverwares?
I just did.
All the time, but none of them are any good. It would take a genius of true subtlety to improve on the existing canon.
A genius of true subtlety. Genius and subtlety are your middle fucking names. You suggest the ultimate new silverware. A salad harp. Hands.
I wonder which one's for who.
My favorite silverware!
Egads, how crude.
I know, right? My only more favorite silverwares are face and mouth.
Scott, I think you're misunderstanding the purpose of silverware.
No, I don't think so. Look,
Scott reaches into his backpack and pulls out 2 silver hands, a silver face and a silver mouth. He holds the hands in his hands and the face in his mouth and devours his lunch in a highly counterintuitive way.
I stand corrected.
I have so many questions.
I don't know what that looks like.
You're not standing. You're sitting. Anyway, now I gotta put on some ointment. Oh, that silver is really bad for my skin.
Aww.
No. Scott lets you put the ointment on
Oh,
him.
cute.
Nice.
I like that.
Bow.
With, this,
Bow.
with your tongue.
Players decided based on your ability to mimic the noise the giraffe makes. What does a giraffe sound like?
No.
They sound pretty bad.
Okay, we have to make guesses.
What
And then we look up on YouTube the sound a giraffe makes.
the fuck does a giraffe sound like?
So I'm gonna say-
those Vlogbrothers videos.
I'm gonna say it's a cross between a sheep and a cow in like a sound.
I'm gonna
What?
go with
Like a horn? Like they're like, Aruga! Anyway.
Anyway,
Keith, I know what a giraffe actually sounds like, so I probably
Fuck
shouldn't
you.
go. Because I don't want to give you the answer.
oh, I have heard it. I looked it up on YouTube and I know what it sounds like.
I can't relax.
Do you really know, Bird?
I do really know.
Okay, so you're probably gonna win, but Bird, Keith, you go.
Like a caribou or something. I don't know.
I can give you a clue. It doesn't sound like at all like what a turtle sounds like.
Wow, thanks.
That's the best clue. That's
Wow.
the best clue.
I'll just chart out all the sounds and I'll pick the one that's the farthest away from the turtle sound.
How the fuck do you think animal sounds? I can't. I'm the worst at calming down.
It's not calming down. You can't
Can't
do me.
do it.
So
That's it.
it's
That's-
basically that.
I win. Cool.
It's basically like that, but like almost you're making that noise and you're choking on food at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's kind of more like
All right,
like
chat,
really
vote.
bad.
Chat, vote quickly.
I think I lose.
Shout names.
Well,
I-
I think Bird wins automatically because everybody knew what sound it was.
That doesn't mean he did a good job.
Yeah.
No, I'm listening to it on YouTube, and Keith sounds closer to what Bird is describing. In fact, I would say Stephanie's sound closer to.
What was Stephanie's just?
Make the
I don't
sounds
know if I
again.
could
Fuck
ever
you.
do I don't. It was like a kind of like a. I don't know if I can replicate it. I
Like
don't know
a
what it was in my
bleed
brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds close. I think.
Okay, saying
So
one
what I'm-
person saying bird multiple times doesn't count as more votes.
Well, I lose either way, so.
I'm tied with bird so far.
My chat is voting you.
Oh,
I guess
cool.
maybe I just heard a giraffe that was actually choking, or you.
Maybe it was a turtle.
Yeah.
All right, it's staying two.
Okay.
All right, well,
Let's do Keith Bird. and
sure.
then,
Keith, Bird, Stephanie,
yeah.
Colonel.
Colonel had the best
Who
hint
knew?
of all
Well,
time,
we sure had to
though.
live through that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy Coke now.
Hey, stranger.
Hey, why do you study and prepare for your future when you can come here and buy some weird shit instead, am I right? Coke. Good old cocaine. In these times of weird experimental substances with horrible side effects, cocaine has become the new vanilla of drugs.
Kind of.
Wow! Hey, look, I can take this.
Please.
Gator.
It's
If you
regular
do that, you
flavor.
can go straight to hell.
My scores went to -2.
Wow.
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 And you. I thought it was the opposite effect.
Who would want to save money for their college fund when you can spend it on weird stuff that's mostly useless? That's the spirit, champ. 2 things went up and 1 thing went down, but it didn't spell it out.
It was fast and I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Alright, I
saw
guess
the
I gotta go to the
smarts
library.
to get your last doll. Or
I hope so.
that day you spent some time on the library PCs googling how the fuck to make giraffe noises. You went through all the most viewed videos on the Vlogbrothers channel, but it didn't seem to help. Something about cryptocurrency. It actually, but you can guess that nobody actually has any fucking clue how it really works. Anyway, you gain 2 bitcoins, which equal to $2 billion, which is actually 2 monster dollars, so 2 money.
That's funny.
Soda's really expensive in this universe.
Jeez.
Later, you see Polly floating around, her ghostly glow, less ghastly than usual. Hey, they said ghastly anyway.
Oh, hey, bird. I'm just hovering a little low today. Everyone seems so hyped about love, and I love being hyped, but I'm not really sure how this love thing works, you know? I thought I was in love once. I met a beautiful girl at a party and felt this strange magic. My temperature rose. I felt even floatier than usual. Everything was so bright and beautiful. I was ecstatic.
She's on Molly. Oh, yeah.
Then I remembered I had taken literal ecstasy, so it's probably just that. Classic mistake, am I right? I've had some pretty good highs, but they say being in love is the greatest high of all. The next time I'm on a date with someone, what can I do to fall in love? Or float in love, since gravity doesn't actually affect me.
Oh, you don't want Polly to float in love with another person, but you like Polly just too much to not help her, despite the consequences. Scientifically speaking, people fall in love faster when afraid. Do something fun with them, like getting stabbed. Stare deeply into their eyes for 14 hours.
That's...
Here's cocaine, it'll help.
Well, the first
cocaine
one...
will help with the first one. Not
Yeah,
as much
the
with
first
second
one, I can't tell if that's fun or boldness. It says the word fun in it, but that could
Oh.
just be a lie.
It says fun, but also says stabbed.
Yeah. The second one, stare deeply into their eyes for 14 hours. I don't know if that's charm or boldness or what. My stats are all fucking terrible, so I don't even know. Really, probably doesn't matter.
Oh, it's difficult.
Stabbed is usually
That's-
boldness, I feel like. I don't know.
I think the first one's probably
Yeah.
boldness. I think the second one's probably charm.
Stabbing's extreme.
It's definitely not fun. The second one's definitely
Alright.
not fun.
Let's go with stabbing them.
So smart.
Why?
Oh.
Why?
What?
Oh, because it's something about science. It was scientifically speaking,
I
so
don't-
it was smart.
Oh my gosh, I don't think that's
My
accurate.
best
That doesn't-
stat.
This game is fucking nonsense sometimes.
OMG, great point. I love science. I mean, I don't, but I love it when it gets me drugs or gets me laid. Loved, not laid, loved. In love. What?
With that,
She has a
Polly
going down
disappears,
animation?
literally,
No.
to begin
course
her
she does.
quest for the terror that is love. She catches up to you a few days later.
Hi. So I went on a date the other night with this super cute humanoid. I took him to a getting stabbed party, just like he suggested.
Where are these?
It was awesome. He was so terrified. It was like each time a knife entered him, he got more scared. And more in love with me. Then the date continued because he bled out and died and became a ghost, so we had even more in common. Like, I'm over it now, obviously. But I'm pretty sure I was in love for like 15 whole minutes.
That was worth his death.
Next time I'm gonna try and work my way up to 25.
Just keeps killing people.
Goals.
Polly, in love for 25 minutes. Maybe the next time it'll be with you. Maybe you'll even make it to 50 minutes or eternity. That's a bit of an escalation. That's like what. That's like when you try to graph a limit.
Ah,
Either way, you've opened up Polly's heart metaphorically to love and gained 2 charm and 1 smarts, which is better than all the negatives that I've been having so far.
charm and smarts are probably not poly stats though, so that was
Yeah.
completely useless.
I mean, I have negative 2 smarts, but thankfully that's
Well-
probably the least important thing for Scott.
Let's go get smart.
Can't.
Oh fuck.
You can't get smart or mun.
Oh. I guess I'll
Stab.
get.
Should have made a better noise. No, you never could have been smart though, because there was a store there.
I never could have been smart.
Well,
Keith,
'cause
don't
there-
talk to me
yeah.
that way.
The store was always in the way. I mean,
Fuck. I don't. None of this is gonna help me. I need smarts and I need creativity, but I did that last time. I guess I could do it
you
again.
can just do it again.
Yeah, let's do it again.
It's easy.
I'm really.
Still there.
I'm really a.
Sad York.
I'm a drama kid apparently.
Winky frowny face. What? What is that? That's an
Because
illegal.
it's crying.
It's crying. Yeah.
That's an illegal emoticon. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you aren't especially good nor inspired. For once, it seems you aren't getting that classic creativity boost from the auditorium. But afterwards, while talking to your classmates, you're having trouble conveying your point to it in discussion, so you decide to convey it through music.
Oh no.
You start singing, and suddenly everyone else joins in a kick-ass musical number. It's so amazing that the people with whom you were arguing totally get your point and change their minds once the song is over. You gain 2 creativity. Afterwards, Miranda beckons to you from a darkened corner.
Psst, co-conspirator, over here. Phase 1 of Operation Make Liam Popular Again was an overwhelming success. Liam is internet popular. Now we just need to make him real life popular.
No.
And what better way than by making him prom king? Dude, let's pull a Carrie. He likes blood. He likes blood. Unfortunately, when I asked him to run for prom king, he said, and I quote, "Never, never, never, not in 100 years. And that's not an exaggeration because I've been alive for hundreds of years and I've never run for prom king, so there you go."
I like meatball subs.
That's her doing my boy impression. That's my impression of her doing my boy impression. Which was clearly his cryptic way of saying he wants us to make him prom king. My first thought was to murder the current prom king after establishing Liam as his rightful heir, but I couldn't find any bloodline charts to work from. So I suppose we must engage in this democratic election the school is holding, quote, quote, democratic. Now, how can we secure a win for Liam when he is opposed to running or making any effort to win?
I'll dress up as Liam and give the best campaign speech anyone has ever given. Pay 1 million people to vote for Liam for prom king.
It's the first one because that's charm, and also it would actually work because I would give a great speech.
So charming.
That's a great idea. You look just like him. No, I don't.
You squeeze into some skinny jeans, some suspenders, and a lot of purple paint, which is probably racist, and a sense of smug superiority, and gather a crowd in the auditorium. Ladies and gentle monsters, you say. For too long, our school has been ruled by prom kings who care about things. Caring about things makes you weak. Because what if you care about the wrong things?
This is such a trope because this always happens in actual movies where you get like that slacker kid that's like,
Yeah.
fuck school. And everyone's like, yeah.
I, Liam de Lioncourt, will never be wrong because I don't care about anything.
Dude, that would win every
That's
vote.
awesome.
I don't care
Yeah.
about my dumb clothes or my stupid man bun or any of you. To be
He has a
honest, I don't
man
even
bun?
care if I win. Yeah, he does.
I'm not fond of it, to be frank.
If I don't, I'll just blow up the school with the hydrogen bomb I buried under the cafeteria.
Dude, that's like the plot of Heathers.
You walk off the stage to thunderous, terrified applause. You don't know whether it was the speech or the threat of extinction, but Liam wins by a landslide.
Yes. Druts and curses. Rumor says I will be elected prom king in spite of my sincerest wishes. How horrible to have the love of the entire student body showered upon me. The cold blackness in my soul, which has so long sheltered me from my true emotions. Gah! It's thawing. This is terrible and I am in no way enjoying it. Blush, blush. Still, I should probably pick out a tuxedo, you know, so as not to appear ungracious.
You're happy to help Liam pick out a tuxedo. You even help measure his body. You gain 2 fun and 1
Ew.
creativity.
Let's go.
Ooh.
Measure his bod.
All
I
parts.
can't get
You just sneak up there and
months.
cut off the bun.
Yeah,
Will we?
yeah.
Will we be able to get more money eventually? Or is this the last chance? No, it's week 1. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not even
I'm
at
good.
the nighttime event yet. This is the first half of the game.
Okay. So smart's probably good.
We're only an hour 1, bruh.
Bruh.
Let's go to the toilet. Maybe
I don't like how you said let's, like let's all go. Like,
Let's all go to the toilet.
No, y'all
Let's all
had
go
your
to the
turn.
toilet. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits and gain 2 boldness.
that's a cool picture. It's cute.
Afterwards, you discover you've been poisoned, and only Vera has the antidote. She does this all the time. It's how she invites you to hang out.
Aw.
Hey there.
This sounds familiar.
there you are. Thank you so much for coming. I'm embarking on a new criminal enterprise, and I need a
Conciliar?
conciliator. That's the
Everyone
one.
fight.
Why does it have a G?
It's
The idea is-
It's a French word. Concilier.
It's a
Whatever.
prank. I thought you were gonna say it's a prank.
Yeah, I mean, French is a prank on language.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Croissant.
The idea is simple yet brilliant. Think Uber, but
Classy.
for killing people. I call it murder.
Oh.
But it turns out the market is flooded with assassination apps, and blood. I need a way to get ahead of the pack, and since you're such a good advisor,
Good
Differentiate
emphasis.
yourself by being the only service that offers free-range organic murders. Viral marketing. Literally. Tailor a highly contagious virus to make people love murder.
I think that one's bold.
okay. It's either bold or smart, it's the second one, and the other one is creativity, I think. I'm gonna go with the second one.
So smart.
Yes. You can do that? Great. You can use my private chemical weapons laboratory.
Yeah, probably because you're using chemicals. That's probably why it's smarts, maybe. Because you're making like making a virus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so,
This is working better than I ever could have imagined. The man for murder has gone for the roof since you released that virus. Sure, the side effects include vomiting, bloody tears, male lactation, cobra feet,
Cobra
time
feet.
dilation, time dilation, rigor mortis, rectal teeth.
No.
oh no, that's even worse than eating corn.
That's worse than cobra feet. Renegade spleen.
Microaggressions.
micro,
Wow.
micro, sudden tattoos. This is getting better and better. Hair
This is pretty
trauma,
awesome.
liquefaction, and coughing.
Yeah, coughing is the worst one,
Coughing.
guys.
But it's well worth it for the profits I'm raking in. Plus, I'm making a literal killing selling people the antidote for all these side effects. It's not actually an antidote, though. It's actually just heroin. Same difference.
Did you know they used to give heroin to babies as a cough suppressant? Yeah, the real world's exactly as moral as this video game. But whatever, you gain 2 creativity and one money.
And Coca-Cola.
Yes,
give me the night event, my
Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna Stephanie?
Aww.
You get to be the star tonight.
Yay.
It's your event to fuck.
I will fuck it up.
On the weekend, you're at a park doing some homework, practicing your best lurking under people's beds poses. This is spooky high school after all. When you're greeted by the sound of plus money waiting to happen.
Sup, motherfucker? Get ready for...
A dope business idea. Brought to you by Cheap Best Business People.
Scott, I told you we're not doing team names. What we're doing is getting ready to recruit investors.
We have the greatest improvement. We're going to reinvent the wheel. Except in this case, the wheel is a bucket. We're reinventing the bucket.
Wow.
So we realized that buckets can be pretty extreme if they're big enough, but are they ever really big enough?
For what?
No, because buckets have bottoms. And that means they can only hold as much as goes between the top and the bottom.
These guys are geniuses.
So if we just remove the bottom of the bucket, then the amount of water the bucket can hold would be unlimited.
Wow.
Yep, that sounds totally correct and like the perfect plan for sure. Yep, no downsides here.
So now we just need a super wealthy investor who can sponsor the manufacturing of our dream bottomless buckets for us.
How do I put this delicately? Do you know anyone that's fucking loaded?
You check your phone. Vera would never invest in
No,
this.
she's too smart.
Miranda, no, she's already investing in a bucket company. So this is such an easy choice. So
Wow,
it'd be a conflict
alright.
of interest that leaves you between Bird and Keith.
Dude, I don't fucking remember how much you guys have. You guys both bought stuff.
Bird is your dude. He's
No,
the
I
one who
haven't.
pioneered the
Okay,
idea
okay.
of subway delays and then subsequently invested in cab companies. The most perfect scheme of all time. Keith just inherited a bunch of money from a rich great-uncle who he didn't even speak to until he found out that he was wealthy and terminally ill. Ethically questionable? Sure. Fiscally successful? Definitely. So I'll give you a hint. One of us just spent 10 on cocaine.
Okay. well, usually all the rich kids are the ones that are buying the cocaine in all the 80s movies I watch. So.
Yeah, but now I've got all cocaine and no money.
Oh, they're a fuck ups.
Yeah.
Okay, their parents aren't giving them free money anymore.
Yeah, I wish I had no I wish I had no cocaine and all money,
That would.
or whatever the Simpsons kids
Okay,
joke
Homer.
is.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't have
that's
any
good.
cocaine. Why don't I have lots of money?
Yeah, he's 11 money.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Give me more fun. Get me back in the game.
Yeah.
I think we're all in the game.
Woohoo! We're gonna be the very best, like no
no
one
one
ever
ever
was.
I said, I said that as a joke, but it was the sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. With Bird's funding, you're able to perfect the bottomless bucket.
Thanks, Bird.
Gone are the days of simply carrying finite amounts of water in solid
Yeah,
containers.
that's fucking lame.
There's no goddamn way that this is gonna work in reality. But you run a start kicker campaign, and the pre-sales are through the roof, and that's what matters.
I sure do hope we don't actually have to deliver on this fucking thing.
Nah, man. We're just gonna take people's money in advance and then split these. A bottomless bucket? That would never work. Oh. That's fine too, I guess.
Hooray! You gain 2 fun because it's fun to trick people out of money, which you also gain +1 of, +1 money.